Do the Marylebone. You know what? I'll do the Marylebone. King's Cross. Yeah, that'll be my first time seeing the Azuma, so I could try that. Or any of the Class 800 trains. I took the Pendolino last time, so it would be cool if I saw an 800 Avanti. Heading out to Liverpool, Manchester. All right. Turn the vigilance on. AWS acknowledged. Instrument lights are on already. Headlights. DRA off. Let's hop outside the cab. Let's put me high. I hate when you do that. Let's open the doors. How you doing, sir? That is an ugly brown suit. Oh, there's two of them. Ugly brown suit. So. Seems about right. Of course, I have no passengers view this train, but I still love this train. It's one of my favorites. I wish it had a GSMR in it. Whatever. Actually, I'm gonna stay outside. Oops, wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, I would love to see Javelin as well. Like, I don't have to stay in central London. Like even if I traveled somewhere, that would be fine as well. Like a cool place that I thought was cool when I was out there. What is it? Battersea Plant, like that whole park area. I thought that was pretty cool. It has some good some train traffic flying by me. I was just too low. I don't know if there's a higher place I can see something over there. Queen's Park, maybe. I was thinking Queen's Park. Maybe Hayes. You know, since I like the Elizabeth line, I can get some GWR stuff over there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably do that as well. I remember taking an Uber boat from over there. Took me down to River Thames. Took me all the way down to London Tower Bridge. And then I hopped off and actually hopped in an Uber because I had to be in Chelsea in 20 minutes. And then I met up with my friend for lunch, and she was like, why didn't you just stay on the boat? It would have brought you back around in like 5 minutes. And I was like, I don't know, I'm not from here. What do you want me to do? Yeah, that's not bad either. How far is the cliffs of Dover? Like, I've always wanted to see the cliffs, the white cliffs. You can't be that much farther from Brighton, right? Just tell me that. Yeah, I want to see all of that, but obviously I don't have enough time. I was actually thinking about seeing if I can get over to the Louvre, so I would probably hop on that Channel train. Doors are closing. My camera. Put it back and forward. Press DVD and we're off. Do they still use these 170s on Chiltern? $25 leaving. Jeez, I didn't think it was that long. I mean, I'm a train guy, so I'm willing to, you know, take that train journey. But I thought they got new or getting new units. Didn't they use 67s at one point on a Chiltern? It's a little dark. I'm just gonna turn the lights on. I thought they used 67s. I mean, I do like the 68s though. With the Mark 5s. The 68s use the Mark 5 carriages, right? God, I love UK trains, I swear. I just love how there's so many different companies that makes all these trains. Where mostly in America, all I see is Amtrak type trains, you know? I mean, that's still cool. I would still love to see that. Like I would love to take a trip down to Birmingham, just so I can ride on the Chiltern. Like there's so many places I want to visit just so I can understand the actual trains that I'm driving. Like I did that same thing with Southwest Rails. I mean, I had no choice. Like my daughter was going to school up on what is it, Barnes, and that's off the SWR. I just love hearing that to zero. That little whine, like when I first heard it, I was just like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then when I first got on that Pendolino, that was amazing too. 350s. It was just like the other trains that I got over in Waterloo. It's all just amazing. I love it. Next stop is Harrow-on-the-Hill. Met line to the right. The Metline DLC is pretty good too. I was actually thinking about that. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. What made me think about that was I wanted to actually do that run. That goes all the way down to Penzance, right? Is that the Penzance? I like long journeys, so yeah, I definitely wanted to try that. Shut up. Oh yeah, that's extra long. That's extra long. Is that the one that goes down the West Coast Main Line? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Class 92, right? With the sleeper cabs. Got a yellow on approach. Not sure if this is a red. It's a flashing yellow, so see another yellow up. There's the magnet. There's the acknowledge, and now it's green. Diverging to the right. I don't think I was aware of that. They get pulled by two 66s. Man, the 66 is the most overused. Oh my God. Don't they run 68s on that as well? I thought I seen some 68s up there in Inverness. Either way, I want to check it out. All of this sounds good to me. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. Obviously, I can't do everything, but I want to at least try some of this. Three and a half miles to Harrow-on-the-Hill. Which route does the HST run? Like, I can't believe it. I actually like the HSTs. I was actually trying to timetable a class 43 off the Midland main lines. Aberdeen to Edinburgh. How long is that journey? That's at least an hour. Is Aberdeen part of the Highlands? Wow. To me, I would say anything off of the GWR is probably close to my favorite, even though my favorite main line would have to be the West Coast main line. Midland main line is okay too. Like, it's pretty scenic. I like scenic. And Just Trains does a good job of making things look great. Like, this is a Just Trains route. My only issue with this, and this has nothing to do with Just Trains, I don't like the way these clouds look. Looks dark and gloomy. Are you serious? They trying to stop the electrification? That seems weird to me. That seems very weird to me. Especially when I just heard that they were trying to electrify the bedpan. Are they not electrifying the bedpan? Oh, that's crazy. I guess good and bad, because I could always use a new route. But yeah, that's crazy. just under half a mile to Harrow-on-the-Hill. I'm really coasting here. And this is Harrow-on-the-Hill. Doors will be opening on the right. Not sure if there's a stop car marker. I'm fully on the platform. I'm gonna park it here. All right. Take it easy, St. Clem. Thanks for joining. I'll be looking for your stream. Is Harrow that bad? I don't know. Seemingly all the places I think would be cool. I hear different things from people who are from the area. All right. Well, I won't be visiting there. Rickmansworth is the next station. Watford looks like a cool area. It also looks like it could be big. Like a big area. You know, you got Watford High, Watford Junction, Watford North. Looks like it covers a big area. I wouldn't mind seeing it just to say that I've been there. You stop there all the time because I love the West Coast Main Line so much. It would be nice to actually know what it looks like in real life. Clubs and boxing. Clubs like in nightclubs? Because if that's the case, I'm definitely going. I definitely got to try it. I got to check it out. We'd love to see the club scene out there. Wow. See, this is all the stuff I need to know. Like, my friends don't tell me none of this stuff. You know? All I get is, oh, you should go to Carnival. That's it. Oh, you should check out Notting Hill. Oh, you should check out a festival. I'm like, this is the stuff I need to hear. Like, I could be doing stuff like that instead of talking about taking a train to Paris and like going to see the Louvre. Like, no, I'm in the UK. I want to try to do some stuff in the UK. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I don't want to go to Paris or anything, but yeah, I'm in the UK. Let me do some UK stuff. Like, I would have loved to have seen Liverpool FC play. I would have traveled if they were just playing anywhere. Like, yeah, who's that? I'll check it out. If you don't think it's a good idea to say it here, you can always DM me. But I'll check it out. Well, I did not know that these stations were spaced out so much on the Chiltern. No, you're good. You're good, dude. I don't think I've seen any Chiltern service coming back the other way, unless I'm just not paying attention. It's been all Mainline. 25 coming up. Just under 2 miles to Rickmansworth. These clouds are horrible. Oh, there's a Chiltern. Step 1 down. Actually, step 2, 25. Park it at 30. .2 gradient, uphill. Coast me under 25. Approaching Rickmansworth, platform 1. I'll check it out. This is Rickmansworth. Pretty sure there's stop markers here. Gonna keep going. Don't they share this with the Mainline? It's a 3-car cab or train. I wish they would at least update the Sims. These Sims are very 1980s looking. Very 1980s looking. And applying power. This was a 3-car train. This looks like a 5. I must not have edited this scenario at all. 'Cause I would have had more AI in it. This must have been a get me over scenario. So I know I have a Chiltern scenario with the class 67 with the Mainline coaches leaving Snow Hill. This is Marylebone to Aylesbury. I thought I edited this one too, but I guess I didn't. This is also a new laptop for me. Most of my main stuff is on the big computer, which I didn't realize I couldn't transfer to the laptop. It's so hard to grab the actual files in here and transfer them so that I can work off of my laptop and use the major PC for streaming. So I have a lot of stuff on the actual computer as far as content for TSC that still needs to be edited. Yeah, that's why I did all the streaming aspects on the actual PC. Like, it's an expensive PC, and I know the laptop can handle the gaming, so I used the laptop for gaming and the PC for the streaming. But most of my stuff is on my PC, which is really bothering me right now. Like, I have literal content on the PC, maps that I've created, and the routes are all ready to go, and I can't even use them because I can't transfer it. So I'm gonna have to make those actual videos instead of actually streaming them. That's probably better anyway, because then I can add all the bells and whistles to it, you know. In-cab shots, CGs. I can make it fully immersive. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, doors are opening on the left. I don't think I know how to do that. How can I send them to the cloud? You mean through Steam? Like, can Steam transfer over scenarios? Because if they can transfer over scenarios, then I'll be golden. I just know, like, especially when I gotta add new content from like just trains or like AP, I have to download them on both the computer and the laptop instead of it actually just following, you know, with my login. Departing. I can get to that. Chalfort and Latimer. 2 miles. See, the problem with if I did do that, I have to find the actual file, and I have to put it in the right place in the other computer. Like I YouTubed it, and I tried to actually do it, and everything is just numbers and letters. So if you have to find the exact one. It's not labeled Chiltern. It's all letters and numbers all jumbled up, and it's like, all right, is this the right file? So now every time I want to create a scenario, I just do it on the laptop because that's the one I'm gonna play from. Which isn't too bad because, you know, the laptop is portable, so I can take that with me and do it anywhere. But the computer has the better graphics. Not that the laptop is, you know, crappy. You know, it's still the latest version of it. It's got plenty of memory in it. But if I'm home, I wanna look at the good laptop, the good computer. Here. CPU usage is not high. It's the actual root. There we go. Like that's one of the hard parts about actually creating your own scenarios. Like I'm still trying to timetable. I have a Swansea to Penzance route that I'm still trying to timetable. And that's actually 2 DLCs. It's not one. So I have to timetable Swansea to is it Cardiff? No, it might be Bristol. It's Swansea to Bristol. And then I have to jump in, and that's on the South Wales DLC. And then I have to jump into the Western Main Line's DLC and do Bristol to Penzance. Which means I have to go back into the editor, find all the actual trains, make sure their dependencies are intact, and then I have to timetable that all over again. Let's stop here at the 4-car marker. The doors are opening on the left. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to actually not upload it, but like I need to tell you all the dependencies that you would need for it, and half of the time I don't even remember, so I would have to go into the actual editor and see what I've ticked. It's not really a big deal, but I have like a whole bunch of useless stuff ticked. And I actually thought of something the other night. Like, if I go on the AP website and look at all my downloads, for all the enhancements packages I have. If you go on their page, it actually tells you, like, if you go in the editor, you need to have this ticked on. So that can help me there. But then I have like 40 plus videos. So I mean, it's not really a big deal. And also, none of it is to actual time. It's only one video that is actually to time, and that's the Glasgow to Manchester Piccadilly video. That's actually to time for the Transpennine Express. You know, even down to the wait times at like Preston and all that. It's all to time. The other ones, it was just, hey, I think this train will look cool here. So I'll put AI in this spot. This is spaced out enough. I'll put one here. You know, and then I have to go back in after I place all those trains and see what time my player train passes it. And I'll write a note for that, what train it is, what train I'm passing. I'll put a start time of usually a minute before, so that it's moving, and then I'll give it a really long run space. So if I started too early, I still have time to actually see it moving. And I've done it that way, and until I've gotten a lot better with timing the trains. I would love to keep them to the actual runtime in real life, but that's extra stuff that I have to actually look up, and that would take my videos longer to come out. I was usually trying to get a video out every week, and then when you have the longer videos, it takes even longer. It could be like a week and a half, because once I play it, I'll do like 2 runs of it. I'll do 2 runs of it, and I'm not even paying attention. Definitely gonna go past this. I usually do 2 runs of it, and it's a red light. It's bad. Let's keep going. The second run, well, the first run would be just driving in the cab. No cutaways, no nothing. So that would be my primary shot. The second run would be outside views, and if possible, passenger views, and I'll cut those into the primary. And then after all of that's done, I'll put in like lower thirds and, you know, station identifications and stuff like that. So all of that takes at least a week. As much as I like you know, live streaming, I'd rather do that more, because that's more fun to me, because like it's actual production, you know. It's like, because like I work in TV, so I'm used to production, you know. Everything has to be on a schedule. It's written down, it flows, you know what's coming because it's scheduled. You know, with streaming, it's a little more tougher. Like today, I've had 2 hiccups, you know. It's like I know I set a scenario that was ready to go, and then I start the scenario and I start to play the scenario, and a train crashes, an AI train that I know was working when I did the scenario, and it's like, all right, come on. So then you jump into another scenario and you have another issue, and it's like all of this stuff was working last week when I looked at it. It's like I thought AI was supposed to be smart. Like, why is AI being stupid today? There's no rhyme or reason. Whereas if I'm putting out the video, if it crashes, I'll just restart it, and no one will know because it's all scheduled, and I get it to make it look the way I want it to make it look. So I don't know. But I'll probably stream next week, and then I'm gonna take a week off. I'll probably take 2 weeks off because I'm heading out there to the UK. I don't know if I'm taking my laptop. That actually happened to me last week. And it happened to me last week, but that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention, and I was at the end of the scenario. So I was 99% done, and I went to an outside camera. I turned off the HUD, and I ran a red light. I was actually pissed because the whole route was like 30 miles an hour, and I wanted to go fast, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah, and yeah, that was a 5-hour, 3-part route, and I was about 2 hours in. The scenario said it was the first part was 90 minutes. It took me probably an hour 45 minutes. And I get to the end of the first part of the scenario, and I sped. Totally my fault. I just wasn't paying attention. I start talking, and I totally forget I'm playing a game. That's something I gotta get used to. Yeah, stupid SPAD. But we're just over a mile to Great Missenden, if I'm saying that right. Should be close to Aylesbury, no? It's too bad this doesn't go to Aylesbury Vale. I know it's just one more station, but and I'm speeding again. What the hell is wrong? Who's the new guy driving the 168? This train is rocking. I feel like the physics is off on this a little bit. Doors are opening on the left. Chiltons. Does this service go to Oxford? Or is that the longer service on the other line, on the Chiltern? I think it's the other one. Dover. This part of the line or the other part of the line? I know the line that goes out to Birmingham. Really? I didn't know that. God, I love cross country so much. I can't wait till that timetable this route, this cross country route. I don't feel like I see enough cross country videos. I'm glad TSW got the license for it. Speaking of license, what do you think we're gonna get in TSW 6? It's probably going to be a new Class 66 in there somewhere, or they're gonna use the Class 66 as usual. Me personally, I want a route where we can let that Pendolino loose, you know? Like the stallion is just in the cage. These routes are not long enough for that Pendolino. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the West Coast Main Line South, but I don't think it's long enough. Yeah, like if it at least went to like Birmingham, that would be cool. Like even on the Manchester airport, like it's just there. Like you can't get any real fun out of it. It's such a short trip. And I actually like the Manchester airport. Surprisingly, that was the last video I did. With the guard mode. I might start doing that. I don't know. How do you feel about that idea? Having driver mode and guard mode in one video. I feel like that's a cool idea. It's like you see all aspects of the train. You see someone opening the doors, making sure people on the platform are clear. You get their tickets, and you also get to drive. Wind over in half a mile. Oh, this route's laggy. These sims are outdated. Doors are opening on the left. Take a shot in the car park. Next stop is Aylesbury. Is this going to Aylesbury Vale? It is. Oh, okay. Four miles to Aylesbury. Clouds. Just looks like it's about to storm. And then you look at the surrounding buildings and there's sunlight hitting it. So confusing. Gradient. stops. Yeah, definitely. These tracks are definitely not enhanced. I feel like this thing is rocking too much. And I'm under the speed limit. They used to sell this route on Steam. They don't sell it on Steam anymore. Now you can only get it on Just Train's website. Maybe they have the same issues that we have. Yeah, I mean, I know it's old, but there's plenty of old DLCs that are still on Steam that they never took off. I mean, I still wanted to buy it, but at least you can still buy it. I don't think they should sell it for $39 though. This is Aylesbury. Like in America, we have the what's the name of that route? Make sure I'm on a platform. A little short, but I don't care. It's the route in San Francisco that goes out to San Jose. They actually took it off of Steam, and it's on Classic as well as World. And when they transferred to World 6, you can't even purchase it anymore. Like they lost the contract for it, the branding license. So all the people who actually bought it, they lose it because it doesn't transfer over to 6. So you have to keep 5 if you want to play it, which really sucks because now you're paying for stuff that you can't even play. I didn't realize this was like their first route in 2010. Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea. I knew it was old, but I didn't know it was that old. I actually like the Birmingham one. I mean, you can tell that's dated as well, but I thought it was pretty cool. Like, you can look at the signs on the stations and tell that it's old, or dated, I should say. But yeah, somebody should do a revamp. Just like they got that North Wales Coast revamped in the workshop. That's pretty cool too. Although I like the original, but the revamped is even better. Maybe I'll do a crew to Holyhead run. Sure, let's wake all the neighbors up. Honestly, if I was better at editing the world map, I would do it myself. And like I'm already toying with that notion of trying to learn it because I know Dovetail Games is not going to do a Elizabeth line. I may be surprised, but I doubt it. None of the community wants the Elizabeth line except for me. So I may try to learn. Shut up. And I missed it. Oh well. I may try to learn how to actually build my own map. And try to build an actual Elizabeth line on my own. Which means it won't come out anytime soon. Like, probably 2 years. Like, it takes people who actually know what they're doing, like 2 years or a year and a half. So imagine with me going in, not knowing a single thing about it. Yeah, it's going to be at least, I would say, 3 years. Because I'm not going to be good at it. Yeah, I know how to put trains on the tracks and time them out. But this is bigger than that. So. And I tried watching videos from, like, LaserJet. I know. Gotcha, that's all. I know he works with Alan Thompson. Like I think he may have done the cross country Birmingham route on Alan Thompson's page. Not in time. Oh well. I've watched some of his videos, and his videos are pretty good. I've also watched some of what's his name? Cactus Juice, who works with Dovetail now, and he was supposed to be doing the Northeast Corridor route from Boston, and then he gave up and said I don't care anymore, and now he works with Dovetail, so he definitely doesn't care anymore. So that's the end of that. Alright, doors are opening on the left. Let's look at Aylesbury Vale. Not much over here. Why is there a train here? So we'll see. I don't know. Depends on how much time I got available. Alright, and that's the end of that. All right, so that will actually do it for me today. Looking at my timer, it's been a 5-hour stream today. 5 hours. Not a big deal. I enjoyed it, but I wish it was longer. 10:40. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, I appreciate you sticking around and actually watching me ramble and miss stations and all sorts of good stuff like that. But that's actually gonna wrap it up for me today. Most likely I'm gonna be streaming again next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT for you guys in the UK. I enjoyed all my chats with you guys today. Thanks to St. Clan, thanks to Legio Maximus for stopping in and actually chopping it up with me. I appreciate it. Sorry, a couple of my scenarios failed, basically, and rolling with the punches. I didn't exactly get to do everything I wanted today, but I still have fun anyway. You know, who can not have fun with playing with trains, you know, even if you're crashing or missing stops and stuff like that. But yeah, catch me again next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT. If I decide to change anything in my schedule, I will update it in on my Twitch page, just to keep you guys up to date. All right, so yeah, again, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next week.